Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel today, where I am working on yet another day in the 100-day challenge, or 100-day project, I should say. I always give it the wrong name. Yesterday we made this page. I think that was 94. We're up to 95. Once this one's done, there's just 5 to go. Unbelievable, isn't it? I remember thinking at about 30 days, oh my goodness, 70 more days to go. I've never done a challenge longer than 30 days. Anyway, got there, just about, well, almost. Shouldn't speak too soon, should I? Okay, I'm making another pocket with a tag today, and I have a bit more of this paper that I have stamped. Now, this is the tiny floral stamp from Tim Holtz, and I stamped it onto packaging paper, and this was probably part of the packaging that it came with. In order to get my stamps I ordered from America, it's just quicker than waiting for them to hit the shops here, sadly. Okay, so that's my pocket, and it's also got some pieces from the other piece of that paper that I inked or crayoned, coloured in. So I've literally just ripped a piece, and if you're looking at the back, this is masking tape. It's a seasonal masking tape which I never particularly liked. I got it in a box for a December daily from memory, and I use it for all sorts of things like this. This just beefs up this bit of wrapping paper. And the idea is that this pocket will sit here over the Project Life card. I'm going to do nothing to that card. I have one of Mr. Holt's little people. It's one of the chipboard pieces I bought and I've hardly used. So I want to sit her on this pocket, which was why I beefed it up, because she's going to sit on there, but just sit, you know, I'll glue just the bottom part of her on there, so it looks like she's actually sitting on the pocket. So she will go there, and then I have this piece of paper, or card it is really, it's not paper, it's much thicker than paper. It's from 49 Market, and I was using it for this page, the hidden journaling spot. So it's another piece of that. It's nice and plain on the back, so it can be journaled on. And the idea is that this will sit inside this pocket. Now, because this Project Life card is slightly narrower than the other cards, it allowed me to add this piece of ephemera, which is also from 49 Market, onto the edge of that card. So it will peek over the card. Not a lot, just enough really to make it sort of interesting. And I'm thinking she looks as if she's sort of looking back at it. Kind of, sort of. You have to use your imagination a bit with that one. And what I've done is I've put one layer of, this is product plastic, you know, the bags they put bits in. And I've cut it so that it's double, and it's joined on one edge, and it's obviously this edge. Okay, so it's the top edge is where it's joined. I need to trim a bit more down here, but before I do that, what I want to do is add some of these petals that I've had for a while, I have to say, never used. They're like dried flowers. And I just want to add some of these to the inside of this piece. And my butterfly is going to sit Oops, on the corner. So basically I want some bits up here. So if I pull that back, okay, this is where I want my pieces. And I'm going to add them with clear glue. I'm going to use my art glitter glue. And hopefully this will work. Just want to make a bit of a spread here. Oops. I could use tweezers, but to be honest, I'm not very good with the tweezers. I might use the bigger one there, so that that's sort of sitting behind my butterfly. Let's just hold that down. Okay, so art glitter glue, and I'm only going to put a little bit on here just to hold it in position and hope that that's exactly what it does. Again, I'm going to have to trim that piece off. Well, let's hope that the glue doesn't show because I've spread it around well now. Okay. And now let's pull this down. Now I know it's not going to sit flat, but that's fine, I don't mind that. So long as it holds those pieces in. Turn it over. So that is my window. We just have to wait for that to dry. Let's move all these off a minute. And let's see. Yeah. So I want that to fit about there. Pencil. If I've got any hope of getting this straight, I need to give myself a bit of guide. Yeah, and the butterfly there. Okay. Needs to be higher. Now I know we will see this white bit on the other side of the page, but you know, this stage of the game I'm not too worried. Yep, that's about it. So I think we'll put the pocket on next, and I actually might use the Boyle's glue for this. It's not flowing particularly well, but I think there's enough on there. Just trim off this corner. Try that again. So she wants to fit. It's just so I want her to fit up to here. So it goes that way. And we'll use Boyle's again. Oh, that's better. I'll take that out for a moment. And what do I want? A bit of scrap paper in there. Yeah, I think that does it. She's there, she's on. Right, let's see. Yep, nice. Okay. Now, can we do a bit more decorating on here? Let's get rid of these little flowers first, although we kind of could have a few, if we've got just a few petals. Like that. Pop that away. And maybe the Boyle's is the best glue to use for this too. Oops. Can't remember where I bought these. But they were from an actual shop somewhere. They weren't online. Okay, now let me go and have a look, see what we can put on the bottom. I won't be a moment. Okay, what do you think of that? It's very pretty. This is a scrap that I cut off from yesterday's, the tag that was too wide. And these are the paper flowers I've had forever. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. So just move those off for a moment. And the lace needs to go down first. So, pocket nicely now. That'll be the next drama. Oh dear. Now, one little label at the top. And I'm going to wrap this label round to the other side. Be no stitching on this one. And I want to go about there. Tuck that round. Could have been a bit higher up, but never mind, that's fine. Now, just to trim, I have to go from this end. Keep that piece. The Frugal Crafter. I think that name's already been taken. Okay. Now, just attempt a little bit of sponging around here. Okay, I've got one more label here that I thought we'd put on the edge of that pocket. And I didn't do anything to this page because, I mean, I guess, you know, if you wanted to, you could write in that little area there. But there is space on the back of the tag to write. And there we go. That's it. Let's pop our... Now this lace is going to be a bit of a pain. It will all... Should have put it higher up, I guess, really. But if it scrunches up, it scrunches up. That's fair enough. Right, so here we are, the finished page. Now, I hope that the last of the video actually made it. Just as I was finishing off, my camera went off. So I'm hoping you got the last. I mean, basically, I just added this decoration on the bottom of the card and a tag here. So this is the finished piece. And yeah, I quite like it. It's pretty, which makes a change. There's a lot of grungy stuff in this little journal. So yeah, that's that page. And I think, I'm not going to say a number because I'm bound to get it wrong. But these were the last 2 pages. This was the one that we made the tag and literally used an image from a botanical book and coloured it with crayon, added it to some card, and that's Project Live card, and then added the window envelope over, collaged around with sort of more crayon paper, bits of all sorts, scrappy bits that have been jelly printed, you know, all sorts. And I did add a little charm, but I'm not sure that I like that. It doesn't sit very well. It needs a jump ring, really. But we'll leave it in there for now. And that fits inside this pocket that is blinged up with lace and these sprinkles, nice bright orange sprinkles. So that's a really fun, bright page. Actually, they're both quite bright for this project. And the butterfly, yes, he does hang over, but I think when the journal's closed, it won't be too bad. Won't be too much worse than having a tab on the end of the page. So I don't mind that. Okay, thank you once again for joining me today. And just a few more days to go with this 100-day project. I hope you'll stick with me. And I hope at the end that you'll stay here because, you know, I will still be posting, possibly and probably not every day, but I will be posting pretty regularly and some different bits and bobs. So until the next day, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.